Hey everyone, and welcome back to another Explainer. Today, we are tackling a massive issue that hits almost every business, yet somehow flies completely under the radar for so many of us. We're talking about the high price of digital stagnation. You know, holding on to that old tech because you think it's saving you a few bucks? Well, let's uncover what that aging technology is actually costing you behind the scenes. But real quick, before we dive into these hidden dangers, please press the like button and the subscribe button. It seriously helps us bring these deep dive explainers to more folks just like you. All done? Awesome. Let's get right into it. Section 1. The illusion of safe savings. So it's incredibly common to look at, say, an aging server or some 5-year-old software and think, hey, it still runs fine. Why spend the money to replace it? It feels like a really safe, frugal choice, right? But what does your technology really cost? Most business owners just think about it in super straightforward terms, the sticker price and the replacement cycles. But honestly, evaluating your tech purely on that surface level is a massive trap. The reality of tech spending is literally like an iceberg. Above the water, you've got your visible costs. Buying computers, renewing software licenses, that's all easy to track. But beneath the surface, that's where things get scary. Outdated technology carries these massive hidden costs that just quietly accumulate in the background, month after month. We're talking about serious security vulnerabilities, insanely expensive downtime, and brutal hits to your reputation. These hidden expenses are just slowly draining your resources and holding your business back, entirely out of sight. Section 2. Welcome mat for hackers. Sticking with legacy tech doesn't just cost you efficiency. It effectively rolls out a giant welcome mat for hackers. And this is probably the most urgent, submerged threat of that entire iceberg. See, when your software and operating systems reach the end of their supported life, something incredibly dangerous happens. The vendors simply stop issuing security patches. And without those updates, your business is instantly left wide open to ransomware attacks, malware, and catastrophic data breaches. Cybercriminals absolutely target these outdated systems for one very simple reason. They're just so much easier to exploit. You're practically leaving the back door wide open for them. Just look at the severity of this risk for a second. 60%. According to Cybercrime Magazine, a staggering 60% of small businesses end up closing their doors permanently after suffering a data breach. Just let that sink in. More than half of small businesses simply do not survive an attack. An outdated server or an unpatched operating system could literally be enough to threaten your entire business's existence. No way around it. So why is it so fatal? Well, because the cost of a data breach goes way, way beyond just the initial headache of getting your systems back online. It triggers this avalanche of cascading expenses. Suddenly, you're looking at heavy regulatory fines, mounting legal fees, the mandatory costs of notifying all your affected customers, not to mention the devastating reputational damage. And in some cases, it leads to full-blown operational shutdowns. When you look at it like that, the visible cost of just buying a new, secure system suddenly looks like pocket change compared to this total nightmare scenario. Section 3. Slow systems kill productivity. Now, let's say you're lucky and you dodge the cybercriminals. Well, you're still paying a massive daily penalty through a chain reaction of cascading failures across your operations. Older software and hardware just struggle to keep up with modern workloads. And what does that actually mean for your team? It means slower processing speeds, constant system crashes, and endless compatibility issues. Instead of actually getting work done, your people are spending their valuable time waiting for programs to load or trying to troubleshoot frozen screens. Plus, aging hardware needs way more frequent repairs and replacement parts. And to add insult to injury, those older servers and desktop computers actually consume more electricity while giving you lower performance, so they're quite literally driving up your energy bills. Another absolutely crucial point is that your old systems simply don't talk to each other anymore. Modern business operations run entirely on software integration, but fragmented legacy software is just too old to support modern APIs and the communication protocols that newer tools use. And when your tools can't connect, your team is forced to manually move data around or duplicate their efforts, which of course skyrockets the risk of human error. Compare that fragmented mess to modern integration, where connected tools seamlessly drive automated, error-free workflows. It's like night and day. Section 4. Falling behind the competition. Technology obsolescence doesn't just mess up your internal day-to-day operations. It severely limits your ability to compete out in the open market. I mean, look at the stark contrast here. If you're chained to legacy systems, which are slow, manual, and totally disconnected, you're going head-to-head against competitors who are running sleek, modern platforms. Those competitors, they can analyze data incredibly fast, respond to customer needs almost instantly, and launch new services with practically zero friction. Without a strong digital transformation strategy, you simply cannot adapt to market changes or meet what modern customers expect today. Honestly, you'll just be left in the dust.
Section 5. The actual cost of inaction.
So, we've looked beneath the surface of the iceberg, and it is time for a major reality check for anyone who still thinks holding on to outdated tech is a smart money-saving strategy. I want you to remember this exact quote from our source material. Modernization often pays for itself faster than expected. When you step back and really add up all those hidden costs, the massive security vulnerabilities, the soaring repair and energy bills, the plunging productivity, and losing your competitive edge, the price of doing nothing almost always exceeds what you would have spent to just stay up to date. You don't have to chase every single flashy new tech trend out there, but you absolutely must ensure your core systems are modernized. I want to leave you with this final, somewhat provocative question to think about today. Are the tools running your business actually working against it? Take a really hard look at your operations this week. Are your systems empowering your team, or are they silently draining your resources and opening you up to massive risks? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. If you found this breakdown valuable, please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button so we can keep bringing you the insights you need. Until next time, stay secure, stay updated, and keep learning.